Welcome to another edition of the Unspoken Truth. And on today's edition of the Unspoken Truth, I will be talking about the homophobes of the 21st century. Don't forget that there is no way we talk about the truth that we won't share some hard feelings. For me, I think that the term phobia has really misplaced its use. A lot of people don't even understand what it means to have phobia. When I went on a dictionary to get the definition of homophobe, I realized that it is someone who has hatred or fear towards homosexuals and homosexuality. And then I began to ask myself this question: who are now the new homophobes of the 21st century? While I was in Nigeria, there was a particular guy in Jack on the estate, although he's late now. This guy was one of those who gay bashed gay people. And years later, this guy turns out to be gay. And then you start hearing things like internalized homophobia. And I'm like, wait a minute. If you as a gay guy is suffering with internalized homophobia, or you have issue accepting yourself for being who you are, but wait a minute, I really cannot get us straight. Being homosexual, being heterosexual is not who you are. It is about who you sleep with. So, if you as a gay guy is having an internalized homophobia, you should need to stop passing your grievances onto other people. If you know that you have issue battling with your sexuality, wouldn't it be better for you to see a psychologist? Because that is going to help you a long way. And secondly, it's this issue of blackmail and extortion. Also in Festac, in Okokomaiko, in Surulere, there has been series of gay guys who connived with some heterosexuals just to extort their fellow gay guy. And then I'm like, why should someone who is gay be conspiring with some heterosexual to extort your fellow gay guy? Wait a minute, if you as a gay guy think that you need financial help, I think it would be better for you to ask for one, rather than for you to connive with some heterosexual to extort your fellow gay guy. Why don't you just walk into a bank and ask for a loan and present yourself a collateral? Because that is going to help you. And this issue of blackmail, a lot of gay guys now finds pleasure in doing things that will off the fellow gay guy, in going extra mile at the detriment of the fellow gay guy's life. Why do you have to out your fellow gay guy when it is not in your jurisdiction to out anybody? Why do you think that the best for you to do is to blackmail your fellow gay guy? I really cannot get at that, because that is absolutely ridiculous. It is the truth. And thirdly is this issue of threat. Because nowadays I'm beginning to ask myself that why should a lot of gay guys, I'm really focusing on gay guys, that why should they be seeing each other as a threat? I heard of a case recently about a Nigerian guy who got his American visa, and his gay boss, or his previous gay boss, had threatened him that if he doesn't release, if he doesn't show him who gave him support letter to get his visa, he's going to write the embassy and they're going to revoke his visa. Wait a minute. Who are you to feel threatened or to threaten other people? I mean, if all the people, if a heterosexual would threaten, I will understand, but why should you as a gay guy be threatening your fellow gay guy? I really cannot get that straight. Why should a L be seen as a threat to a B? Why should a G be seen as a threat to a T when they all belong to the same LGBT community? Seriously, I really cannot understand that. And I remember vividly when I applied for South African visa. A friend of mine had told me, oh, they will not give him the visa. But wait a minute. Are you the embassy to give people, to issue people visa? Why is this amount of hatred so lies in our community that I really cannot understand? And if a friend of mine had traveled abroad, yeah, and he asked for political asylum, and a fellow Nigerian gay of his who has been granted political refugee status said to that Nigerian guy that, oh, they were actually having a discussion among themselves, and he was like, oh, they will not give him his paper to stay. I'm like, wait a minute, why are you as a gay guy, why should you as a gay guy be so bitter-minded that you think that everything should be about you? Why should you threaten your fellow gay guy? Because for me, I think that it's a very, very big issue now in the LGBT community, especially the Nigerian LGBT community. I think a lot of people cannot just tame their mouth. They have diarrhea, I mean diarrhea of the mouth. And finally is this issue of classism. Nowadays, a lot of gay guys, yes, a lot of gay guys now feel they're superior than their fellow gay guys. That is absolutely ridiculous, absolutely unacceptable. If you think that you as a gay guy is superior than your fellow gay guy, you know what? I'm going to leave you till you get to bed, because it is that something that gets you excited and make you scream like a girl in bed, that makes every other girl, gay guys like you, scream like a woman in bed. So why do you have to think that you're superior than your fellow gay guy? I really cannot get it straight. And these four reasons has really made me come to a conclusion that a lot of gay guys, especially in Nigeria, I will speak about Nigeria because I am a Nigerian, that a lot of Nigerian gay guys are now the new homophobes of the 21st century. Yes, they are now the new homophobes. If you have internalized homophobia, deal with it. Don't pass it on to other people. You don't need to blackmail and extort your fellow gay guy. I mean you as a gay guy. You don't need to feel threatened by your fellow gay guy. And you don't need to feel you're superior, you're better off your fellow gay guy. And on a closing note to many of you Nigerians out there that always say, oh, homosexuality is in Africa, it is a Western invention. Let me correct that now and now. It is homophobia that is in Africa. The United States of America, the United Kingdom, and many countries in Europe, they legalized homosexuality. They did not just legalize LGBT people, they legalized human. And the true definition of human right is an inalienable right that belongs to everyone irrespective of who you are. People should not be seen as a gay. People should not be seen as a lesbian. We should all be seen as a human. And don't forget that being gay, being heterosexual, is not who you are. It is about who you sleep with. Thank you for watching this episode of the Unspoken Truth. See you on the next episode. I am Babylantos, or you can simply address me as 2. Bye.